In 2017, God did something very cool. Through a mutual friend in ministry, Stadia was introduced to a ministry called Enhance, the name we eventually substituted for reasons of security. Stadia had been planting churches that intentionally care for children all over the world for 14 years at that point. As Stadia's global capacity grew with time, God partnered us with amazingly impactful organizations. Strategically, we've determined to partner with organizations that are high-impact, church-planting, indigenously powered, biblically based, and led in a healthy way. As we got to know the team and the ministry of Enhance, we quickly saw how God was aligning our mission and vision together. By interweaving our ministries, we believed we could make an impact even greater together. And this is where our partnership was formed. Stadia partners with Enhance to provide church startup costs for a new church planter each year. After receiving intense transformational training, Indigenous male and female leaders are provided the necessary funds to launch. Similar to the 3 to 4 years of outside support that a U.S. church planter raises, these funds help sustain the church planter until they can be self-supporting. These men and women are spiritually and socially equipped to be catalysts for transformation. Once their training is completed, they are sent out to their particular context to start churches. Enhance began with a goal to educate and equip 35,000 leaders to develop 100,000 communities by the year 2030. By God's grace, we are on track to reach that goal, and Stadia couldn't be more thrilled to serve. The planters are the real heroes. Each will start with an average of 3 new plants in gospel-starved communities in their first 5 years. By partnering with Enhance and Stadia, you can help start new churches all over South Asia. This region is home to the most unreached people groups on the planet. Over and over, these new church planters are making disciples who make disciples who make disciples. The web of gospel influence is spreading exponentially. Each new church planter can be funded for $6,500. This provides a bicycle for travel, a carpet for people to sit on during meetings, Bibles, instruments for music, continued development costs, and bivocational living funds until each is supported by their new churches and their bivocational earnings. Not too long ago, Enhance hit the 1 million mark in number of baptisms. So we can be confident that in the last 20 years, South Asia has welcomed at least 1 million new believers to the kingdom. Wow, 1 million. But there are millions more to reach. Looking in from the outside on South Asia is heartbreaking. The poverty, the oppression, the hopelessness. But when you look into the eyes of a South Asia man or woman who has now found Jesus, you know that there is great hope for the nation. Enhance and Stadia are honored to be part of serving the people of this nation. We want to show Jesus' love to the most unreached people group on the planet and establish 100,000 points of light so that every child has a church. We pray that you will join us on this adventure.